Hey everyone, I'm Jenna Brew and this is SNN's Headline Rewind. You need your news quick? Well, we've got you covered. We're recapping all of the top local and national headlines from the week in 5 minutes or less. Get ready? Let's get started. Oh, Florida, this is bad. We just shattered our positive coronavirus case record with the Department of Health reporting more than 15,000 new cases. In Sarasota, you're among some of the counties seeing their own record-breaking numbers on Sunday. There is now a total of 269,811 cases in Florida. 45 new deaths are now being reported, and that brings the state's total to 4,242. Oh, it's a whole new world, all right. Walt Disney World officially reopened their magical gates this weekend after being closed for months because of COVID. Guests were allowed back in the park, face masks, temp checks, and social distancing required, Mickey ears and all. Oh, this was something right out of a cult classic, but unfortunately, truth here is stranger and definitely more dangerous than fiction. This Bradenton church claimed to have the cure for COVID-19. The problem? Well, they were selling a toxic substance instead, so FDA showed up and raided Genesis 2 Church of Health and Healing. Federal authorities carted out dozens of barrels from the Genesis 2 after church leaders were charged. Hey, a word of warning to anyone else trying to tote a toxic cure for COVID-19. The FDA says they will continue to crack down on sellers like this that threaten the health and safety of Americans. You better hurry up and get your Instagram-worthy shot at Sarasota's famed unconditional surrender statue before it's gone for good. The Sarasota Public Art Committee thinks the 25-foot sculpture of a sailor kissing a woman currently on display at Bayfront Park should be stowed until a future permanent location is chosen. The tourist photo op hotspot has to move, by the way, to make way for, oh yes, a new love to hate them roundabout. A teacher at Charlotte High School is arrested accused of sexually assaulting a student in his room. 39-year-old Brendan William Toop from Punta Gorda turned himself into the Charlotte County Jail Friday, police say. According to reports, Toop and the victim messaged each other on Snapchat during the 2016-2017 school year and met in his classroom where Toop assaulted the female victim in his closet. Detectives believe there may be 2 more victims. Toop is currently bonded out of jail. And the story weighing heavily here, there, and everywhere, really, is what to do for back to school. Many of you parents are sounding off about your plans next month as Florida mandates school reopening in the fall. Districts are scrambling to figure a solution, and parents are, well, divided.
You have to do what's best for your family. If that means that your kids go back to school, then they go back to school. And if you're worrisome and you can stay at home, then keep your kids at home.
And that's a wrap on this edition of SNN's Headline Rewind. As always, full versions of all of these stories can be found on snntv.com. Hey, don't forget, follow us on social media for news updates. Go ahead and do it. You're already looking down at your phone anyway. Stay safe, Suncoasters. Thanks for saving some of your Sunday for us. I'm Jenna Brew, and we'll see you back here next week for another Headline Rewind.